Hello, hello everyone. In this video class, let's prepare a schedule of changes in working capital of Unit 4 Fund Flow Statement, 5th SEM BBA and BCom. Let's read the problem. From the following balance sheet of John Limited, prepare a schedule of changes in working capital. The balance sheet given is as follows. Cash balance 30,000 for 2002, for 2003 40,000, debtors 60,000, 56,000, stock 1,10,000, 1,44,000, building 1,60,000, 2 lakh, machinery 30,000, 20,000, capital 1,26,000, 2 lakh, long term loans 1 lakh, 1,20,000, sundry creditors 84,000, 78,000, bank overdraft 70,000, 50,000, outstanding expenses 10,000 and 12,000. So with this we have to prepare a schedule of changes in working capital, which is a first step in preparing a fund flow statement. So let's see what are the current assets here. Cash balance, debtors, stock. Cash balance, debtors and stock are the current assets, and current liabilities are sundry creditors, bank overdraft, outstanding expenses or current liability. Now let's prepare a schedule of changes in working capital. So schedule of changes in working capital will be having 5 columns. In first column particulars, second column first year, and third column second year, previous year or current year. Previous year and current year, it can be termed as previous year and current year, 2002 and 2003. So here 2002 is the previous year and 2003 is the current year. In the fourth column we have to write the increased amount of current assets and current liabilities. In fifth column, decreased amount of current assets and current liabilities. In current liabilities, it is ulta. If there is an increase in amount in the which is showing in balance sheet, the increased amount it should be treated as decrease in current liability, and if there is a decrease, it's showing a decrease in amount, it should be treated as increase in current liability. So here the cash, first we have to take the current assets. So they are current. What are all the current assets? Cash balance, so 30,000 for 2002 and 40,000 for 2003. So there is a increase, 10,000 of increase. So here it is written. So debtors 60,000, sorry, debtors 60,000 for 2002, 56,000 for 2003. So there is a decrease of 4,000, that is written here, 4,000 rupees. Then stock 1,10,000 for 2002, 1,44,000 for 2003. So 34,000 amount of increase here, that is here written 34,000. Total of current assets in 2002 is 2 lakh, and total of current liability in 2003 is 2,40,000. So here we don't need to take its differences. Here to the total differences, the 2 lakh of 2002 and 2 lakh 40,000 of 2003, here 40,000 increase is there. Here we don't need to take that, directly we take at the end. Then current liabilities, So sundry creditors 84,000 is there for 2002 and 78,000 is there. So there is a decrease in amount of 2003, that is 6,000. It has to be treated as increase in current liability. Then bank overdraft, that is 70,000 and 50,000. So in amount column it is showing decrease of 20,000. It has to be written as increase in current liability. Then outstanding expenses 10,000, 12,000. Here it's showing 2,000 increase, but since it is current liability, it has to be written as decrease in current liability. So in decrease column 2,000 rupees is taken. Then total current liability will be 1,64,000 and 1,40,000. If we deduct this, total current assets minus total current liability, we will get how much? 36,000 of working capital in 2002 and 1 lakh of 2003. 1 lakh working capital of 2003. So here 1 lakh is the more amount. The same amount also here we can write. So difference will be 1 lakh minus 36,000. Difference will be 64,000. So I will do it once again. The total 1 lakh, and here also the same total amount is written here. So the difference amount 1 lakh minus 36,000. The difference amount is 64,000. It can be written as increase in working capital since the balance came at first column. So first column, and here also it comes at last column, the decrease column. That is in next page. So 1 lakh, 1 lakh. The balance is 70,000 and 70,000. The difference will be the same, 64,000 of balance. So the net increase in working capital is 64,000 here and 64,000 here. So since the balance comes in first and what we say at the last or fourth or decrease column, it can be written as net increase in working capital. So here we have to take, again I repeat, here we have to take the differences between total current assets and current liability. So 36,000 is the working capital of 2002 and 1 lakh is the working capital of 2003. So 1 lakh total, again is 1 lakh total, difference is 64,000. Here this is 70,000 and decrease column also we have to take the 70,000, and difference will be, if we minus 4,000 and 2,000 from that 70,000, we will get this 64,000. So here it has to be written as net increase in working capital. This is how a schedule of changes in working capital is prepared at the time of preparing a fund flow statement. So with this I end this video class. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.